China financial capital, home to almost 25 people, Shanghai is now divided city. Everyone east in this main river is now locked down. Another round of mass testing has started. By the week, in the western half of the city will be shut. Public transport uh, is being closed and the city settled up. Anyone leaving needs to show the negative test. You may also interest in Ukraine, no Russia regime change plans, say by Blinken. US Secretary of State Anthony Blinken has denied that the United States has any plan to bring about regime change China, Russia, or anywhere else. Mr. Blinken's comments on a day after President Joe Biden said his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin should not be allowed to remain in power. Mr. Biden made the unscripted remarks at the end of the speech in Poland. Mr. Blinken said the president simply made the point that Mr. Putin could not be allowed to wage war against Ukraine. The Kremlin dismissed Mr. Biden's remark, says it was for Russia to choose their leader. I think the president, the White House made the point last night that quite simply President Putin cannot empower to wage war or engage in assigning aggressions against Ukraine or anywhere else. Mr. Blinken said on Sunday during a visit of Israel. As you know, and you have heard you say repeatedly, we do not have a straight to regime change in Russia or anywhere else for that matter. In this case, in any case, it is up to the people of the country in question, it is up to the Russian people, he added. For God's sake, this man cannot remain in power, US President Joe Biden said about Russian counterpart President Vladimir Putin during a speech in Poland's capital Warsaw on Sunday. This was quickly followed by the White House said Mr. Biden was not calling to regime change but was instead making a point about Mr. Putin's not being allowed to exercise power over his neighbors. This was clearly an attempt to rolling back. The concern is that this is going to put more purpose on Putin's and making him more uneasy. That he is the head of a country that is struggling military and is control of a nuclear arsenal, and that the concern of the Americans part is that they